Imagine that moment, the newborn placed in your arms, that first eye-to-eye connection. Is it just biology, genetics, or pure chance? I have witnessed encounters that defy logic. I have seen adoptive parents feel an instant, ancient soul connection with a child, stronger than any bond of blood. I have heard young children utter phrases that revealed knowledge and emotions dating back to a time before they were born. These experiences are not coincidences. They point to a central truth of the Spiritist doctrine, the existence of a soul contract, a sacred pact sealed in the spiritual realm long before the crib. This is not fantasy. It is a core concept in Spiritism that radically transforms the perception of parenthood. Instead of a biological event or an accident, the arrival of a child is seen as the fulfillment of a reincarnation plan. Understanding this can bring immense comfort and profound purpose, especially when facing major challenges, redefining difficulties as precious opportunities for mutual growth and the redemption of spiritual ties established long before this existence. My role, based on the studies of Allan Kardec's codification, like the Spirit's Book, and the psychic works of mediums like Chico Xavier, is to compile and present these complex concepts. These teachings have been comforting and enlightening minds for over a century. Today we will unveil exactly how this choice is made and what it means to honor this agreement in daily life. Have you ever looked at your child and felt like you knew them from before? Comment soul connection below if you've had that feeling. The origin scenario, reincarnation and evolutionary purpose. To fully understand why your child chose you, we must first delve into the foundations of reincarnation according to Spiritism. We must grasp that life does not begin in the cradle nor end in the tomb. The Spiritist doctrine is founded on the belief in the soul's immortality and successive lives. Reincarnation is not a punishment, but a blessed opportunity for learning and evolution. We return to matter to develop intellect and morality, overcoming past imperfections. In this context, everything obeys laws of cause and effect. The central concept governing this process is the reincarnation plan. Before being born, the spirit itself, assisted by more evolved spiritual mentors or guides, analyzes its trajectory. Together, they define the main challenges, pending lessons and goals for the next journey. This includes choosing the physical body, the social environment, and crucially the family that will welcome it, aligning the trials and expiations necessary for its progress. Think of life as a grand university. In the spiritual world, before starting a new semester on Earth, we analyze our history and, with our advisors, put together the perfect curriculum for our evolution. The choice of family is like choosing the professors and group partners who will help us pass the toughest subjects. If you are interested in these reflections, consider subscribing so you don't miss our upcoming content. The wisdom of the choice, affinity, redemption, and mission. With this foundation that life is a carefully elaborated project, the question of parental choice gains a new dimension. It is no longer a cosmic lottery. But how exactly does this choice take place? What criteria do a spirit and its mentors use to determine that this specific couple, with their virtues and challenges, is the ideal safe haven for its new journey? According to the rich details in the works of Chico Xavier, the choice of parents before birth is an act of profound spiritual wisdom and is driven by three main motivations: choice by affinity, reunion of dear souls. A spirit may choose its parents through deep affinity, reuniting with beloved souls to continue a journey of mutual love and growth. In these cases, the spiritual connection between parents and children is almost instantaneous, nourished by centuries-old ties and based on a mission of reciprocal aid. Choice by need for reconciliation, debt transformed into love. Other times, the choice is motivated by the need for reconciliation. Spirits who harmed one another in the past may be reborn into the same family to learn to love and forgive. The former adversary becomes a child, and the parents have the chance to transform a debt into unconditional love, thereby fulfilling a crucial stage in their own evolution and in the mission of the child. Specific case of reconciliation. Consider the story of Mr. Peterson, who struggled for years with his daughter's profound resentment towards him. He was racked with guilt, but couldn't place the origin of the feeling. After seeking spiritual guidance, he realized their painful bond stemmed from a past life where he had wronged her. By embracing his role as a patient, loving father, even through the distance, he began to dissolve the karmic residue. The act of selfless, enduring love broke the cycle of debt, and slowly transformed resentment into acceptance. Which bond do you feel connects you to your child or parent? Affinity or reconciliation? Type redemption or love in the comments. Your insight is valuable. Choice by specific mission, talents and support. A spirit may choose parents with specific resources, moral, intellectual or material, necessary for it to develop a talent or fulfill a mission in science or the arts. Children are also often ancient spirits who may come with a task of supporting elderly parents, teaching them patience, or simply bringing joy and light to a home facing hardship. It is crucial to understand that this choice is never an act of isolated and sovereign will by the spirit. It is always supervised by spiritual mentors who analyze the genuine evolutionary needs of everyone involved. The reincarnation plan aims for the greater good, honoring the agreement, conscious parenthood. Understanding the why behind this sacred choice leads us to the most practical question. If my child is an ancient spirit with their own baggage and a soul contract with me, how can I honor this agreement in daily life? The practical application of this knowledge begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. View your child not as a possession, but as an immortal spirit under your temporary guardianship. This alleviates the pressure to control and opens the door to deep respect for their individuality. Practice spiritual empathy. Try to see beyond the childish behavior. Remember that behind a tantrum may be the difficulty of a spirit adapting to the limitations of matter. Children who display unusual sensitivity or perceptions, child mediumship, require greater compassion and understanding. Be realistic with your expectations. Understanding reincarnation does not create a perfect family. Challenges will continue to exist, as they are part of the programmed trials. The difference is that now they can be faced with more serenity, purpose, and less guilt, knowing they are tools for the growth of everyone. To deepen your understanding of what spirits do before being born, seek the sources. Reading The Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec, especially the second part on the spiritual world, is fundamental. Works by Chico Xavier, such as the Life in the Spiritual World series dictated by André Luis, offer rich descriptions of the reincarnation plan. The spiritual family, according to Spiritism, is a workshop of souls, where rough edges are smoothed by daily interaction. Every member plays a vital role in the progress of the other. If this vision has deeply resonated with your journey, comment below on which lesson you will apply in your home today. Your shared experience greatly enriches our community of mutual learning and reflection. Final invitation. Ultimately, the idea that your child chose you is the most sacred invitation to exercise parenthood with maximum consciousness and love. It is the recognition that family ties are in fact eternal spiritual bonds, woven with the threads of time, forgiveness, and opportunity. It is the most sacred of missions, to help a soul fulfill its destiny, while that soul helps you fulfill yours. Thank you for your presence on this journey. If this video touched you, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to catch our next explorations of the soul and destiny. I'll see you in the next video. May peace be with you.